Hi guys, we're just gonna give it 2 more minutes to let all the students join before we start our meeting. So just hang on tight. So question before we start, how many of you was this your last week of school? Like, do you have to come in next week?
It's mine. I'm done.
Congratulations, Brittany. Besides, hello, hi everyone. So you're not coming back to campus then next week?
I'll be there next week, but it'll be to take grad pictures.
Okay, awesome, cool. Let me know when you'll be on campus, all right? I have something for you.
Aw, okay.
Yep.
So I see most of you just have finals next week. That's good. Are you guys prepared for them or still studying?
To answer your question, Leslie, I will still be here next week. So one of my finals rather, was supposed to be the day before yesterday, so on Wednesday. However, we ended up setting up for what would eventually be our final for next week. Setting up in a sense that, I mean, like as a fine arts major, we're just getting our materials together so we can just go in next week and critique and evaluate the work.
Seems like everybody's taking this time to study, which is great. Study, naps in between, but studying is definitely the intention for this week. For it seems like for a lot of our students, which is great. At least you know you'll be ready. I just learned new
I see an
material.
arm next to you, Ashley. What's up?
Yes, yes.
Who's that? Who's
Woo,
that?
woo, woo.
Who's that?
Go ahead, introduce yourself, Deontay.
If y'all can see me. All right. Hello everyone. So my name is Deontay Richardson Jones, gave y'all the full government name. But y'all can feel free to just call me D. Most people do. So I am the new academic and success coach for the ATA program. Do they already know, or is this a good time or no? Should I
Round of applause. Round of applause.
Well, wait, but yes, I'm happy to be joining y'all. I'll get to work with many of you and see many of you. And yeah, like Ashley was saying, this is a great time for me to be coming in because all of y'all are busy studying, and I need to study too and learn more about UHD. So I'm happy to be here, y'all.
Woo, woo, woo. We are excited to have Deontay here with us. We also have another success coach with us who y'all will be meeting soon, Miss Heidi Flores. Some of you have already met with her these previous weeks due to success coaching and email outreach. So they are available to you as a resource here. If you have any questions for them about study tips, feel free to reach out to them, and they'll be happy to get you connected to resources on campus. As they are learning, y'all are learning, so it's a learning environment together. And yes, they are, when you do go to schedule your new appointments in EAB, this is reflected on your accounts as well. So welcome, Deontay. We are excited to have you. And Lauren said that she's a Jones, so she said, "Hey, cousin."
Hey, don't joke. We probably are.
Hey, cousin.
Okay. So before we get started today, can y'all please put your names in the chat? First name and last name, please. Easier to track. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all 30 more seconds. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So welcome to the program meeting for November/December. This is your last program meeting of the semester. If this is your first semester, we'll have 3 more next semester. And if this is your last semester with us at ATA, this is your last program meeting. Thank you for coming. So first, I want to start off by congratulating the 66 ATA members that are graduating this semester, fall 2022. 2 of those are our lovely mentors. 4 of our mentors are graduating this semester. We know that the road has not been easy, but you have worked hard to graduate, and we're really proud of you. So please, a round of applause for all the graduates this semester.
Pew, 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 pew.
Whoop whoop.
Yes, as we celebrate the graduates this semester, we are fortunate to have 4 peer mentors. 4 of your peer mentors are graduating to Alina Ali, Brittany Smith, Virginia Hackley Hines, and Erica Cruz. Pew, 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 pew. So that means we'll be hiring for next semester. Just a quick shameless plug. But yes, we are so excited to see them go on to their new ventures and new endeavors in life. They have been such a spirit, such a warm welcome and a hug to supporting the ATA team and helping y'all on y'all's academic journey. So thank you again to all of our peer mentors who have been with us and to our graduates who are crossing the stage next Saturday. This is exciting. I will be there with my Kleenex. If I see you, please, would love to hug you, would love to say congratulations to you, meet you and your family, and we look forward to celebrating you all next week.
So, as we mentioned, this is the last program meeting for this semester. And we want to know, what did you think of ATA? Give us your feedback. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like, what we should change, what you wish to see more of. The survey is going to be opening up soon, and we'll send that link out to you once it's open for you guys to let us know, what did you think? Is there any questions?
I had a question. When we enter in our name, like in the chat, just shows that we are there. Does that automatically show up? Like, does someone put that in, or how does that work? Because I attended one in September, but it's not showing up that I attended, and I had put my name to the chat and everything.
So we have to go manually and put every single one of you in. That's why we ask you to put your first name and last name, so it's easier for us to locate you and track you and be able to put you in. We've been having issues with campus groups, so we're working on that to get all of you checked off and make sure that those of you who have gone have been checked off and are getting your requirements met.
Leslie, can I add something to that, please?
Yes.
I'm currently checking you all in for the event right now. So it will capture that y'all have attended this event, and then I will go in and update your checklist so that they're all running clean. Please bear with me. There's 130 of you all. So it is going to take me a little bit of time, but as of right now, your CLCs are up to date. And some of your program meetings are up to date as well if you did complete the survey. If not, that's okay. Because if you attend today, I'll be able to check you in for attending this one to count towards either your first program meeting or your second program meeting. My goal is to have the checklist up to date and running clean on Tuesday by the end of the day. So that's a great question to whoever asked that. Thank y'all so much for your patience and being flexible during this time, because campus groups can be finicky, and it just so happens to be doing it at the time where we needed to be cooperating.
Is there any additional questions before we move on?
In the chat, someone is asking, do we need to complete the survey to be counted present for a previous meeting?
So it helps track. If you do submit that survey, it is easier, but no, you can just put your name in the chat, and that way we count you. Now, if you watched it, like you watched the recording, yes, you do have to fill out that survey, because we have no way of knowing that you watched it otherwise. So if, say for CLCs and anything else, if you watch the recorded version, please submit that survey so that we can keep track of who's watching it and that you did the program.
All right, y'all, the moment we've been waiting for, money, right? ATA scholarships are currently open. However, the deadline is tonight, Friday, December 2nd at 11:59 p.m. So if we check the clock right now, it is 12:43. So you have less than 12 hours to go to submit your application. There will be no exceptions. There won't be no extensions. So please get that in ASAP. If you have any questions about which scholarship is pertaining to what, there are different prompts. We do have multiple scholarship opportunities. So please visit the ATA scholarships page on campus groups to view any qualifications that are necessary to apply. And we'll give this a couple of minutes. We do have the QR code available right now for you to just grab your phone and get that immediately. If by any reason your phone cannot capture the QR code, I do understand that some phones don't have that feature. We do have the URL link provided as well. So again, we'll give it a few minutes right here for you to get the opportunity to check that out.
Adriel, can I answer a question in the chat?
Absolutely, go ahead.
So everyone can apply for an ATA scholarship. However, please make sure that you are up to date and you have completed your ATA requirement. So if you are missing, say for instance, our fall 2022 cohort, if you have done the success coaching, the CLCs, and the program meetings, but you have not completed the ATA 3099 requirement, unfortunately, you will not be eligible to win that ATA scholarship. It has to be all or nothing when it comes to the ATA requirements in order to win the ATA scholarships. And you have to complete the requirements for the semester that you are applying for. So even if you completed the requirements in spring 2022, it does not count for fall 2022 because you have a whole new set of requirements if you are in your first year. Now for our students who are out of the, who have transitioned out of their first year, like for instance, we have Sterling, you no longer have ATA requirements, which is great. However, during your time in your first year, you will have to have completed your ATA requirements in one of the semesters in order to win the scholarships. And in order to, so Wendy, please give me until Tuesday to have all the ATA checklists up to date. I'm going through and updating them right now. As submissions are in, I'm crossing my T's and making sure everybody is getting accounted for the requirements that they did. So that way, when we go to turn in the y'all's list of names, everyone is able to get the $150 that did complete their requirements. For Calvin, for help with your resume. So if you would have to connect with your corresponding career center. If you are a business major, your career center is the College of Business. All the other majors, so CST, CHSS, CPS, all those other majors, your career center is the main career center, and that is here in the main building. I know that will come up later when you all talk about ATA 3099, but I did just want to address that right now because I do see the question.
Thank you very much, Ashley. Genuinely appreciate that.
You're most welcome. Y'all do y'all thing. I'm muting again. I'm muting again.
No problem. It's always a pleasure to have you here. But yes, and without further ado, let's move along.
Yeah, so hello everyone. So all the requirements are due today, December 2nd by 11:59. So if you still have to fill out any surveys or anything else, do it right now, like after this program meeting. So you will be eligible for scholarships and for book voucher. So for fall 2022 requirements, if this is your first semester with ATA, then you have to do 2 CLCs, 2 program meetings, 2 success coach meetings, and then ATA 3099. And the success coach meeting, the last one, it was due November 18th. And if this is your second semester with ATA, if that means you are a spring 2022 cohort, then you just need to do 1 CLC, 1 program meeting, and 1 success coach meeting. And that was due on November 4th. So if you still have any questions, still need to do any surveys or anything else, do it as soon as possible. Yeah. If you have any questions, feel free to ask right now.
And I'm here, so if you have those questions, you can ask me and I will answer them while we're here live so that, you know, maybe your peers have the same question and they just didn't get a chance to answer it. I mean, ask it, excuse me.
Yes, please take advantage of this opportunity. I mean, we have Ashley right here. It's so in case there is a specific question that may be out of a mentor's capacity, we can just go, straight to the boss.
Okay, if there's no questions, we'll move along.
Okay, everyone. So now that the semester is almost over, the spring 2023 application for ATA is open. If you know any transfer students or who would like to join ATA, you guys can scan this QR code right now and send it out. It will have all the information on how to join, including the application. To qualify to be an ATA student, they would need to be full-time and within their first 2 semesters at the university. So if you had friends who were applying last semester, but they weren't full-time then, and they will be this coming semester, they can apply again. So please send it out to everyone. We would love to have more ATA students. If you know anyone who didn't get in last time, they have a chance again. So please let us know. And if you have any questions, you can send our contact information to anyone and we will feel free to answer it. Ashley is also here as well. You guys have everybody's emails, send it out.
That's the link.
Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hear me? Okay. I'm sorry, my
Hello,
thing
yes.
wasn't lighting up, so I wasn't sure. Okay. So this is a really important page that I recommend all students check. So if where's the link? Could you show the link? I think it's like, yes, okay. So if you visit this link and you go and click the Get Help tab, you'll be able to see a lot of pages that have basically all resources that students could need, including financial assistance. It has information about the food market, transportation, health and wellness, and housing information. And there's also a tab that where you can report any issues you have. So really good source for all students.
So this is a really good website. It's where you guys can go and get resources that you might need, that we might not be able to provide for you, that the school has and offers to students. So this is a nice way for you to be able to see all of them, because we know that if you go straight to the UHD website, it can be a little confusing trying to figure out what resources are available to you and what can help you. So take advantage of this, go there. If you are needing something, see what resources are available for you on campus and take advantage of them. Okay. So that was all the information we had to share with you for our program meeting this month. Do any of you have any questions?
Just a quick question. So if we do complete the program already, when do we, regarding the book voucher, when will I know it, when will I get the notification that I already have the book voucher?
Great question, John. So once we finish running the list, making sure it pulls clean, we send that over to the bookstore, and then the bookstore uploads that award to each of the students' accounts who receives the book voucher. And then I get a notification back, and from there, I send out an email to all the students who received the book voucher, and an email to students who did not receive the book voucher for this semester. So my goal is to hopefully we can do that before we go off to holiday break. Our last day as staff members is for working before the holiday break is December 23rd. So hopefully we can get that. I can send y'all that communications out going into your holiday break so that you have that in your account ready to be used for spring 2023 as you are purchasing your books. And I just want to remind everyone that the book voucher goes towards your academic related items first. So any books that you have, any school supplies that you may need, such as a lab coat or pencils and pens, it goes to those items first. And then if you do have dollars left over, you can buy yourself a nice hoodie. You can buy yourself a gift, a hat, buy something for your family, your loved one. It can be used towards that, but we would like for those items to go towards your book first. And then you have up to a year to use it. So if it posts spring 2023, you have until spring 2024 to use it.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. You are most welcome. And then addition to that, in the case that you do not complete your ATA requirements this semester, we understand that there's school, there's life, there's time that we all may not have, and you don't complete and you're unable to complete those requirements this semester. That is okay, because you have an opportunity to complete them in spring 2023 in order to get a book voucher for spring 2023 that will be applied to your account going into fall 2023, excuse me. So yes, there's still hope. If you do not make it, that's okay. You're not removed from the program. We keep you as long as you want to be a part of the ATA program. that means you have to tell me that you don't want to be a part of it. Send me an email, we'll talk about it, and then that's be fine. That is fine. But yes, if you do not complete your requirements this semester to get the book voucher, that's okay. We still want to have a relationship with you. We still want you to connect with your success coach, because life be life, and sometimes attend CLCs, attend these program meetings, even if you are unable to complete the requirements for the book voucher. The book voucher is just an incentive. It's not why we exist. We're just here to build relationship with you all. So I did want to share that as well.
I have a question. So we can apply for as many scholarships as we want, or just we have to pick one?
So you can apply for any scholarship that you are eligible to apply for, meaning some scholarships are only for spring 2022 students or before spring 2022 because they have a GPA. Right now, you don't have a GPA, so you won't be able to apply for those scholarships that do require a GPA. Some scholarships are open to all students regardless of the semester they're in, so like the Career and Beyond, I believe, is open to any student in the ATA program, regardless of when you began the program. You can apply for those. Some are only offered for fall 2022 students. I believe the success coaching one is for fall 22 because you meet with your success coach. You're meeting with your success coach more to build a relationship with them. So it just depends on the cohort and the scholarship. But if you are eligible to apply for them all.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Do we have any other questions? Okay.
Thank you, Cass. Really appreciate it. Yes, for all ATA videos, the CLC form, program meeting form, and ATA scholarship links, easy, quick access right now on the chat.
I have a question. I've tried to complete the resume and get the 80. The highest I scored was a 71. So I've done it like 5 times. So is there any way I can get help with that? Or I know she said go to the business building because I'm in the business program, but I get off of work at like 4:30. I'm not sure if they'll still be open.
That's okay, Calvin. If you can show proof that you have met with your career coach, then we will count that as you meeting with them, which is a part of the requirement. Even if you aren't if you are unable to get the 80%, I know that's a high number, and it's just some like tweaks here and there that you may not be able to get that percentage. So as long as you have met with your career coach, you can send a screenshot of that appointment confirmation and upload it, and that you can get credit for that that will be a way to count for credit. And I believe your peer mentor, Cass, has either reached out to you or will be reaching out to you about that as well.
Yeah, she has. Thanks.
Is there any more questions? Okay, so just a quick reminder, if you join late, please put your name in the chat real quickly. And if you guys have already done that, we're gonna go on to our activity for this event. I'm gonna post it on the chat, click on that link. It is almost like a Pictionary game. I know we did this for the September program meeting, and it was really long, so we figured it out to make it shorter so that we can, if you want to join us, go ahead and click on that link. If not, that is all the information we do have for the program meeting. And if you have any questions, just let us know. Always feel free to reach out to your mentors. They will answer your questions. And if they don't have an answer, they will reach out to Ashley or whoever has those answers to try to help you get them, okay?
Sorry, I had one question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
How long, because I have a bunch of things that are pending on there. how long until everything clears to show that I've completed everything and everything's accepted
Oh,
on my checklist?
okay, Denicia.
Mhm.
So I believe this is your first semester, correct?
Yes.
All right, so when it comes to ATA 3099, ignore the pending approval, because as soon as you submit, it automatically populates on your checklist saying that you've completed that assignment.
Okay.
So we don't go in to manually check those off because they automatically pull clean. However, for things like the program meeting or the CLCs and the success coach meetings, we have to go in and manually check those off because we read your reflections. So that's where it will, so those are the ones where it will take some time for me to complete. And then the ATA 3099 one has just go off and just ignore that one. And for the resume as well, I have to check those off manually because I look at your resume too.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what that is. I do apologize about that. The things are just floating in the air and pending. It's just it's a seamless tracking system. Just sometimes it does take a little bit of encouragement and love manually to get it all up to date. So I do apologize. Please bear with me, y'all. Tuesday by 5 p.m. they will be good to go.
Great. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And just on another note, if you know you submitted something, like you submitted your CLC survey and you submitted all of them, and when you check your tracking list and you go onto surveys, it doesn't appear, let us know so we can see what happened to that survey. That does happen sometimes, not usually, but it has happened to 1 or 2 students. So if you know you completed something and it's not showing up, let us know so we can try to figure out what's going on. And for Larissa, I'll go ahead and answer your question. So we have to put those in manually. So we are going through and checking those off. So if you're here today, we're going to check you off today. And then Ashley is working on going back and checking those people off that have attended the program meetings and put their name in the chat. Or if you submitted the survey, we are going through and putting those in. So she's going to have that all done by hopefully Tuesday. That is the goal. That is what we're working on.
Yes. Additionally, if you have submitted something today, it's today. Please bear with me. There's many things that I have to go through and comb through. So if you submitted today, again, please please be patient with me. Give me some time to get it done and updated by Tuesday, 5 p.m. Yes, the program. So CLCs, the resumes and the program meetings and the success coaching, that all has to be verified by me so that it can be up to date and accurate and everything like that. Thank y'all so much. We're trying.
Yes, I was about to mention as well. Thank you, Joyce. Really, really appreciate that. Yes, there's only one Ashley and there is so many of us.
Yes, and we are so blessed to have our 2 success coaches now and our web coordinator, Miss Erica, with us, and our director, Dr. C. But my responsibility is to make sure all of y'all requirements are good to go. So there's only one of me doing that. And yeah, so it does take a little bit of time. Speaking of
success coaches.
Yes, please introduce.
Speaking of success coaches, yes, I see Heidi is in here with us. Yes, so it's only fair. We made a shout out for Deontay, and now we need to shout out Heidi, of course.
Well, thank you. Do you guys want like an introduction, or what do you guys want to do?
Yes, please.
Okay. A little background about myself is that I've been working in the UHG system for almost 4 years. So this isn't my first rodeo. I've been a success coach for a while as well. So I have experience in it. I just started this position, I would say, a week ago. So I'm still doing training and everything, but my office is always open for you guys. I'm located in North 320 on the 3rd floor. So if you guys ever have a question or anything like that, if I don't have the answer, I can always direct you to Ashley. But we're all working together here. I'm excited to see all of y'all and meet y'all. I know sometimes because everything's so new. From what I heard, somebody was like, "Who's Heidi?" So my name is Miss Flores. My first name is Heidi. So I will be your academic success coach. One of them. And that is it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just let me know.
Is there any other questions before? Before we move on? Okay, if there's not, I'll go ahead and post the activity we're doing again. Also, I'm gonna post Ashley's email on the chat. If you guys ever need to email her or have any questions, your requirements aren't showing up after Tuesday, please go ahead and email Ashley or let one of us know, your mentors, and we'll go ahead and try to figure that out for you.